This is Daybreak Saturday on CNN Weekend with Ralph Wingy.
Finding a small crack on your windshield no longer means having to replace the entire thing. In today's Science and Technology report, CNN's Marcia Walton explains how a new process makes repairs cheaper and easier on the environment.
Any driver who's gotten behind a gravel truck knows what a rock can do to a windshield. Windshields are designed to be strong. 2 layers of glass sandwiched around plastic that keeps them from caving in on passengers if damaged. But once it's nicked even slightly by a flying rock, a tree limb, even a bird, it's vulnerable.
And like a glass cutter might cut glass, make a small score in the glass, then a tiny bit of vibration or rapid temperature change, such as the normal operation of the vehicle bouncing around the streets, causes the flex and the vibration to make the scored glass crack further.
Insurance companies spend millions of dollars a year replacing windshields. And glass takes up about 10% of all landfill space, not to mention the untold vehicles that fill the nation's junkyards.
A small damage right here. There's a couple of legs on it that are starting to spread out just a little bit.
For major cost savings, trucking fleets and car dealers have for years relied on companies that repair windshields with a special resin rather than replace them. How does it work?
Basically what we have is a vacuum and a pressure system. We use the vacuum to extract the air, and then we alternate from vacuum to pressure to force a polymer resin into the cavity, which bonds to the glass. You see how most of the discoloration is already gone at this point. And since air compresses under pressure, we do a vacuum 2 or 3 times to get as much air out and as much resin in as possible to ensure quality repair. Typical repair takes 3 to 5 minutes to actually perform the repair.
We're looking at a $25 repair versus a $300 windshield. In many cases, that is billed back to my customer, so I feel like I'm doing them a service by saving them the money there.
Insurance companies are now pushing the repair option for individual policyholders as well as fleets.
If they choose to repair the windshield, we will waive their comprehensive deductible if they have one.
With time, temperature change, and vibration, it's almost inevitable that a small crack will spread. That's why insurance companies would rather drivers fix it quickly for an average cost of $45 rather than wait till it needs replacing for an average cost of $245. Marcia Walton, CNN reporting.
Since 1966, all vehicles manufactured and sold in the United States and in most countries in the world are required to have laminated or safety windshields. Laminated or 3-layer windshields significantly reduce driver and passenger injuries because they break without splintering. In addition, the integrity and rigidity of safety glass enhances the overall safety of the passenger compartment. Many newer unibody cars, those without frames, rely on safety glass to pass their roof rigidity standards. That's why safety glass windshields will remain a standard in automobile design and construction for years to come. But what makes safety glass a design imperative in the construction of automobiles and trucks also makes it vulnerable to visual damage, such as bullseyes, stress cracking, windshield wiper scratching, and the like. Instead of replacing broken, scratched, or cracked windshields, they can be repaired quickly, inexpensively, and without removal at extremely high profit by an Optikleer dealer. In just minutes, Optikleer injection equipment, scratch removal system, and Liquiglass brand resins and abrasives can repair 75% or more of these damaged windshields. Hi, I'm Ted O'Brien. Over 5 million of these damaged or scratched windshields are replaced annually in the United States alone. Many new windshields are $300, $400, $500 each, including installation. And some of the new high-tech windshields are $1,000 or more. You can get a share of this billion-dollar business. You can take some of those dollars from glass replacement shops, body shops, and dealerships by repairing cracked windshields in minutes, or sometimes even seconds, with the Optikleer system. It's easy to learn, requires no mechanical ability, and a very low investment. At Optikleer, we make it easy to start your own business and stay in it with our state-of-the-art injection equipment and Liquiglass brand resins and abrasives. Simplicity of design and commitment to quality and service make Optikleer the obvious choice in glass repair. Car dealerships, insurance companies, trucking companies, rental car agencies, private fleet operators, and individual car owners need windshield repair these days. You can repair the average windshield in just a couple of minutes for just pennies and charge $40, $50, $60, even $70 for that service. You'll find car owners eager to save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars with windshield repair. After all, who doesn't want to save money? Now let's have one of our technicians show you a little bit more about the Optikleer system and how it works. I think you'll be surprised at just how easy and fast windshield repair can be with the Optikleer system.
Here is a 30 times blow-up of the edge of a piece of 3-layer safety glass, of the kind found in billions of vehicles on the road today. Although the size, the shapes, and curvature are different each year, automobile safety glass has not really changed in 50 years. Auto glass is a sandwich of 3 layers. The outsides of glass, the inside of a strong, resilient plastic material that helps prevent splintering when the outside layers break. By law, all motor vehicles, including automobiles, trucks, school buses, even heavy equipment, must be equipped with 3-layer safety glass. With Optikleer, repair of 3-layer safety glass is easy, quick, and inexpensive. Here is a blow-up of typical damage to a piece of 3-layer safety glass. This type is really a combination of star crack and bullseye. A hard object has broken the outside glass layer, creating a subsurface airspace break, as well as many surface cracks radiating from the center. The cracking has exposed the plastic inner layer to air and water damage. Left unrepaired, this damage will eventually cause complete failure of the outside layer of glass as cracks continue to radiate and the plastic inner layer begins to cloud up. Fully 90% of all windshield damage of this type can be repaired with Optikleer. Cracks associated with bull's eyes or cracks resulting from heat or other stress can also be repaired with Optikleer. As you will soon see, Optikleer repairs this and other kinds of glass damage by forcing into the damaged area and then turning into a solid, a space-age material called Liquiglass. Using our simple HP hand injection system, the operator forces the liquid Liquiglass down through the entry hole of the brake in the windshield, thereby filling up the airspace and optically restoring the windshield in seconds. This prevents further damage to the glass or the critical plastic interlayer. Thousands of windshields are repaired every day with the Optikleer system. The HP system is particularly effective in the repair of long surface cracks, since the easy float feature of HP allows you to pressurize and slide the bridge across the surface of the glass simultaneously. Or if you prefer, you can opt for our VacuPulse electromechanical injection system. VacuPulse is state-of-the-art in electromechanical injection. Now let's take a close-up look at an actual repair using the HP system. Here is a close-up of a bullseye with a very small entry hole. This type of repair can be difficult to complete with old-fashioned O-ring style injectors. Many systems require you to drill the center of this type of brake so that the operator can displace the air in the brake in a reasonable amount of time. Even with drilling, this type of repair can take 20 minutes or more with O-ring style injectors. Not with Optikleer. Now watch how fast this same brake fills using the Optikleer HP injector with Hydrovac. Remember, you're watching this repair in actual time. The operator adds the liquid glass, pressurizes the regulator, and the HP instantaneously evacuates the air in the brake and displaces it with the optically matched liquid glass. It's incredibly easy and profitable. The black lines you see is the air racing back to the entry hole and out through the back of the injector body. No injector, electromechanical, or manual beats Optikleer HP. In a matter of seconds, you get a complete displacement of air with liquid glass brand resin. And no telltale black spots or discolorations as the injector is removed and the repair is capped with OptiFilm. Now, as a comparison, let's look at an old-fashioned O-ring style injector repair. This is a close-up of a standard O-ring style injector setup on a 1/2 moon bullseye, about 1/2 the size of the repair you just saw, repaired by the Optikleer HP injector. The first thing you'll notice is how difficult it is to see the repair area to be filled. This is a common complaint from O-ring users. The black O-rings make it difficult to see how the chemical fill is progressing. In addition, because O-rings evacuate air very slowly, you don't get as fast or as complete a fill as with Optikleer HP. Now let's time an actual injection cycle using the O-ring injector. The resin has been added and the cylinder pressurized so that the resin will flow into the airspace, but without the Hydrovac action of Optikleer HP. The resin only seeps gradually into the airspace, and remember, this is only a 1/2 bullseye without any space to be filled on the right-hand side. The resin moves only by the slow process of osmosis, plus the very gradual air escape caused by the scrubbing of the small pressurizing O-ring on the inside of the injector body. Notice that you don't see those swirling black lines of air escaping through the entry hole like you saw with our HP injector. This difference in application time can mean big profits for the Optikleer dealer. It allows you to complete 2 or 3 times more repairs per day as an O-ring competitor, and the simultaneous air evacuation means you get a higher quality repair, since to make air spaces disappear, you must evacuate virtually all of the air in the brake so that the resin will displace and replace the void. Unfortunately, we're going to have to cut forward about 20 minutes in the repair cycle, but you can see that many black air spaces still remain. They will gradually fill in many cases, but only after 20 or more minutes of pressurization. Now, we'll slide the injector off the brake and cap with OptiFilm. After 20 minutes, even though most of the brake has been filled, you can still see small black air spaces that were not filled. I'll put my thumb over the repair to show you the telltale spots. Black spots like these are common in O-ring repairs and allow you the opportunity to make conquest sales over many competitive systems. The profit potential is enormous. Here is a late model car with a long, full-height surface crack. Using the liquid glass TC series of crack resins and the easy float bridge, this type of repair can be a big money maker for the Optikleer dealer. Watch how fast and how completely this surface crack fills using our exclusive TC crack resins. TC resins blot out virtually all of the unwanted light refraction associated with long surface cracks. And now, a few minutes later, our repaired windshield, perfectly serviceable both optically and structurally. And for you experienced technicians looking to upgrade to Optikleer, consider this. Our startup packages are shipped with enough resins to practically pay for the equipment package. In fact, with what you're currently paying for resins, you may actually be getting the Optikleer equipment at no cost at all. Call one of our technicians today so that you can start saving money and making more money with our factory direct pricing. Another profit center for the Optikleer dealer is the wiper scratched or pollution etched windshield or side and rear glass. This deep wiper scratch is easily removed using our high torque OptiSheen buffer. Specifically designed for use in conjunction with our multi-grade OptiSheen abrasive powders, only Optikleer offers 6 different abrasive sizes, allowing you maximum speed and versatility. And of course, they're available in large bulk or small quantity sizing, just like our Liquid Glass brand resins and equipment. And here, minutes later, another beautifully restored windshield using the Optikleer method. Optically restored, not only for good looks, but for improved safety and increased value. Just like the value you get from the Optikleer family of quality glass repair equipment, resins, and supplies. This is Mark Helms.
As you've just seen, Optikleer offers you a high-profit alternative to windshield replacement, in demand, good times or bad, by millions of car owners worldwide. At Optikleer, we're committed to providing you with the lowest cost windshield repair supplies and equipment available today. And since we manufacture our own resins, Optikleer offers you the opportunity to sell or lease systems and repair resins in your own market area. Whether you're developing a single operator dealership or multifaceted sales, service, and distributorship operation, Optikleer is the answer. We hope this tape has given you some additional insight into the profit potential of the glass repair business, and in particular, Optikleer. If you have any further questions about Optikleer, feel free to call one of our technicians Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 Eastern Time, 8 to 4 Central, at 1-800-695-6224. The call is free, and our people are eager to help you. Whether you're a newcomer in the glass repair business or a seasoned professional, we're sure our technicians can help you maximize your profits in this highly profitable business. We want to help you get cracking with Optikleer. This is Ted O'Brien.